The research is so compelling that says that the organizations that will be successful tomorrow will be the organizations that know how to engage the hearts and minds of their employees and have the best managers to guide and focus those employees. If I ask all of you, have you had a great manager, have you had a bad one? We can raise our hand immediately. We know that so intimately. And we also know that that great manager we had unleashed high levels of performance in us and brought about a whole new level of excellence. The question is, how do we make sure that every person has a great manager? Well, in the study of great managers, you find a lot of similarities, but you find some very unique things that they do differently. Great managers, first of all, don't believe in the concept that anybody can be anything they want to be. Great managers believe that there's a right talent for the right role. And I was actually pulling out of a rental car agency this weekend, and I asked the person, how do I get to a certain interstate? And they said, take 3 rights. And it hit me, great managers take 3 rights. They start with the right people, the right person in the right job, and that they don't wait for that person to adapt. They know almost immediately when a person's in a role that doesn't fit them very well, and they take action pretty quickly. But they also know who their best performers are, and they look for those people and that level of talent, skills, and experience to make sure they got the right people. The second right is the right focus. You know, we fall into a trap to where we believe that if I don't tell you exactly what to do and how to do it, that I won't be able to get what I need from you. You know, that was based in the industrial age when it was about people's hands, not their heads and their hearts. And the thing that's so important is that when you ask people about their bad manager, 64% of people say my bad manager was one that said my way or the highway. Right focus is about the outcomes. If you do your job perfectly, what does that look like? What are the outcomes that result? And really focusing on that versus the steps and how people actually do it. The third right is really the right relationship. And this one is absolutely critical because people only grow and respond in relationship to another human being. We know that managers are in a role that have lifelong influence over people and actually define who people are and the level to which they grow at. If you think about it, it's the relationship, not the power, that the manager has today. In the 50s, it was the power because the manager could fire the person and basically people were interchangeable. It wasn't about anything but just hiring another pair of hands. In today's environment, we have to begin to realize that we need our employees more than they need us. We don't have the power over them anymore. So the 21st century management question is, how do I get people to do what I need them to do when I don't have the power that I once had? And the answer is through relationship. Getting to know your people, getting really close to your people, understanding them, helping those people grow. Because if the relationship's not there, people will leave. And one of the realities of today's environment is that people leave managers, not companies. Have you ever left a manager?